Teen Mom star Maci Bookout has been deemed unrecognizable by fans of the hit MTV reality series. She has been known for her unique style and red hair, but what has taken viewers aback? Keep reading for further details on Maci's transformation. Maci Bookout unrecognizable to fans. Since first appearing on 16 and Pregnant, Maci Bookout has always looked relatively the same. She has somewhat of a skater vibe, with gauged ears and a nose ring. Her hair has always had a ginger vibe, although she has grown it out during her teen mom evolution. She is also no longer a teenager, as she is now 33 and a mother of 3 children. So life happens, and that can alter someone's appearance. Things have been rough over the last year, as she owes over $700,000 to the IRS. Yet she keeps going and has a clothing line and investment properties. In a recent episode of Teen Mom, Maci met up with show alum Kaylin Lowry, who was visiting Tennessee. The ladies were catching up about children and how things have changed over the years. Maci now has 3, and Kaylin has 7, which she never expected to happen. They proceeded to talk about co-parenting struggles, but what viewers were focused on was how different Maci appeared. Some talked about her looking old beyond her years, while others could not believe it was her. Over on social media, fans were very unkind to Maci Bookout, which could not have felt good. She has dealt with her first baby daddy, Ryan Edwards, being absent and an addict. Therefore, she was raising their son Bentley on her own. He is now 16, and that has been a crazy revelation for Maci, to see her son at the same age she was when she had him. One follower said this about Maci's new look: "Maci's starting to look 45 years old." So, after that comment, did fellow fans feel the same, or were they defensive of the MTV OG? Is it alcohol? After one Teen Mom fan stated she looked like she was 45, it would seem that others may jump to Maci Bookout's defense. However, more piled on and talked about her drinking, believing that was the cause of her older appearance. It did not stop, although one hoped that Maci would delete all of the negative posts. Clearly, she did not, or maybe she did not care to read the hate. Almost every episode she's drinking, so it makes sense. Maci has always had a rough skin texture, even from way back when she first started the show. She is one that isn't aging well. It's not about no acne nor cause. She looks old. It's my opinion. Lots of tanning and drinking, as well as genetics, are catching up to her. There was a follower who pointed out Maci's medical conditions, which could lead to her skin issues. Not everyone agreed with this and stood strong in their opinions. Do you think Maci looks drastically different, or is she just aging gracefully? Let us know and stream Teen Mom on Paramount+. Teen Mom star Maci Bookout's unrecognizable appearance sparks heated fan debate. Is it age, alcohol, or unfair scrutiny? Chattanooga TN. Teen Mom OG Maci Bookout, long recognized for her distinctive red hair and skater vibe aesthetic, has become the latest subject of intense online scrutiny, with fans of the hit MTV reality series declaring her unrecognizable. A recent episode featuring a catch-up with fellow alum Kaylin Lowry ignited a firestorm of comments about Bookout's altered appearance, leading to a polarizing debate over the cause, ranging from the natural effects of aging and personal struggles to harsh accusations of excessive drinking. Since her debut on 16 and Pregnant, Maci Bookout has maintained a relatively consistent look, characterized by her signature ginger hair, often styled with bangs, and her somewhat edgy style, complete with gauged ears and the nose ring. As she's evolved from a pregnant teenager to a 33-year-old mother of 3, natural changes were expected. However, the comments surrounding her recent appearance suggest something more profound in the eyes of viewers. Life has indeed thrown its curveballs. She's reportedly facing significant IRS debt exceeding $700,000, yet she actively manages a clothing line and investment properties, projecting an image of resilience. The uproar featured Maci meeting with Kaylin Lowry, who was visiting Tennessee. The two OGs, both veterans of the Teen Mom franchise, discussed their respective journeys through motherhood. Maci with 3 children and Kaylin, surprisingly, with 7. Their conversation touched on the universal struggles of co-parenting, a topic Maci is intimately familiar with given her tumultuous history with her first baby daddy, Ryan Edwards, and his ongoing battle with addiction. Their eldest son Bentley is now 16, a stark reminder for Maci of the age she was when she first became a mother. Yet despite the relatable discussion, viewers' attention was fixated on Maci's dramatically different look. The immediate reaction on social media was overwhelmingly negative, with fans expressing shock and, at times, outright unkindness regarding Maci's appearance. The comments section of fan pages and online forums quickly became a battleground of opinions. One particularly stinging comment asserted, "Maci starting to look 45 years old," suggesting an aging beyond her actual years. This harsh assessment set the tone for much of the subsequent discussion. Instead of a wave of defensive responses from loyal fans, the comments seemed to open the floodgates for more criticism, particularly targeting Maci's lifestyle choices. A significant number of viewers quickly linked her altered appearance to alcohol consumption, a behavior they claimed to observe frequently on the show. "Almost every episode she's drinking, so it makes sense," one fan stated, implying a direct correlation between her alleged drinking habits and her current look. This line of reasoning persisted, with others piling on. "Maci has always had a rough skin texture even from way back when she first started the show. She is one that isn't aging well." The criticism extended beyond skin texture, with remarks like, "It's not about no acne nor pause. She looks old. It's my opinion," suggesting a more fundamental change in her overall appearance. The consensus for many was that lots of tanning and drinking, as well as genetics, are catching up to her. The intensity of these accusations, particularly about drinking, highlights a recurring pattern in the teen mom fandom, an almost forensic analysis of the cast members' lives and appearances, often leading to judgmental conclusions. While viewers have a unique long-term perspective on these stars' lives, the line between observation and harsh judgment can often blur. Amidst the barrage of negative comments, a few voices attempted to offer more nuanced explanations or defend Maci. One follower pointed out that Maci has known medical conditions, including polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, which can manifest with various physical symptoms, including skin issues like acne and changes in hair growth. Hormonal imbalances associated with PCOS can indeed impact skin texture and overall appearance, potentially contributing to what some perceive as rough skin. However, even this medical explanation was met with skepticism from some critics who remained steadfast in their belief that lifestyle choices, particularly alcohol, were the primary culprits. Not everyone agreed with this and stood strong in their opinions, demonstrating the entrenched nature of some fans' viewpoints. The ongoing debate surrounding Maci's appearance is not just about her physical transformation, it's a reflection of the intense scrutiny teen mom stars face, where every perceived change in their lives, no matter how personal, becomes public fodder for discussion and often judgment. While aging is an inevitable part of life, and personal challenges can certainly take a toll, the ferocity of the online commentary suggests a deeper public investment in the lives of these reality figures. Ultimately, the question remains, is Maci Bookout simply aging, perhaps accelerated by the stresses of a highly public life, past traumas, and personal health conditions, or are the accusations of unhealthy lifestyle choices accurate reflections of the cause behind her unrecognizable appearance? The discourse on social media, however, largely leaned towards the latter, with fans dissecting every perceived flaw and connecting it to behaviors they believe they observe. Maci, a seasoned veteran of public criticism, continues to navigate her life under this unforgiving spotlight, leaving fans to endlessly debate whether her transformation is merely the natural course of time or a consequence of choices that have visibly impacted her. As the conversation rages, the intense gaze of the teen mom fanbase remains firmly fixed on every aspect of her evolving reality.